In a way, they've been busy writing and recording their new album, Blow, which has just been released on Situation 2 Records.
Basically, we've always written pop songs, but the way we've actually tried to produce them and present them is, I think a lot of people have been a bit put off by, really, so we've tried to make the whole thing more accessible this time. Actually bring the tunes out, as it were, because there's lots of tunes in there.
I think it was like an important thing we got to do, to feel that, you know, it was part of the evolution of the band to make everything clearer, but still, you know, us liking it, really. I think we've been like really bloody minded in the past about a lot of things and been a bit too precious about aspects of what we've done before, and we've tried to just clear all that away and be genuinely excited with a different way of working, really. It's a bit, I think it's like a bit of a double-edged sword, really, because people who like what we've done before might not like this, and it's really easy to, you know, like people might say, we preferred it before.
That's right.
You know, so you can't really be that precious about it. The main thing is we like it and we think it's valid.
We want to see some change and actually move on. You can't stay doing the same thing forever, really. If we'd stayed with the same sound, people would have criticised that and said, well, what's new?
Yeah.
And we've tried to move on from that, and I dare say there's going to be a lot of people who initially will be saying, this is very odd, this is not what we're used to. So you can't win, so, you know, we've been quite brave and done what we believe in, and this is it.
I don't think anybody can ever say we're extremely fickle. You know, we've stuck to something and we've created what we think is a respectable body of work, you know, for want of a better description. That'll be here probably, you know, when we're not.
But you're never envious of bands who, say, have been around for a few months and make it?
Well, it's the nature of the business, really. You know, we've accepted that it's like that.
I mean, I suppose
it sells papers and things, you know.
In a way, what you're referring to, and I think obviously what a lot of people perceive is the way we're seen in this country. Obviously, places like America and Germany are a very different matter altogether. You know, we're very highly respected for the very fact that that is what we do.
Yeah, we're almost respected for the things that we're not respected for in England.
Well, why do you think people do view you differently abroad? Do you think it has a lot to do with
because
the media?
Yeah, because like everyone still looks to England as the kind of music metropolis and an most important centre of music, whatever. Which means there's a lot of inherent preconceptions about music.
Define your temptation, all your secrecy. You'll find you're looking sideways, sideways to see.
We're not that serious, really. We're serious about what we do, but we're not serious people all the time. I think that can put people off, you know. Everything's got to have a sense of humour. Maybe that's put people off that have written about the band in the past. But they've never really taken the trouble to look beyond that. They've just assumed that it's extremely dark music, or yeah, it's really easy, the easiest thing in the world to do.
I think that's a very unfortunate misconception about the band. A lot of people seem to tag us with this gothic label, which we have absolutely no understanding whatsoever. It just seems like very lazy journalism, really.
Realistically then, do you think it has been a struggle for you, or do you think it has been quite plain sailing?
Well, it hasn't been plain sailing. It's been a struggle as far as getting massive commercial, acceptance is concerned, definitely, yeah. But I think that's often the case with people who are trying to do what they believe in themselves.
Could see it like a whisper. I hear and don't obey. What's on your horizon? You gaze at day by day. To ride